this and I'm gonna get voted. I almost forgot this lens for the camera. 40's on me. Extra clip there. 45's in the door. 2 clips there. 1400 lumen flashlight, 900 lumen flashlight, both with really good batteries in them. Shotgun we'll have right in the center where we have access to it. Something like that. Flares right here. Easy access to it. Drone is there, which we're going late, so probably not going to need that. Binoculars probably also not going to need. The tripod is in here, so I'll just get that out because I'm not going to really be hiking. Don't have a death wish. It's not today, I don't. Ask me on a different day. I've got a whole gallon of water. All right, camera's ready. Big ass lens. I've got 6 extra gallons of gas. This here, I'm trying to have everything to have easy, quick access to it. A jump pack that is always charged and ready to go. This unfortunately has to be switched off, so we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna try again.
I'm not gonna be in the camera.
How are you gonna do this then?
It's in the dark and your glasses. I don't wanna be like...
Well, you can't really be my co-pilot and like do this video if you're gonna like not be on camera. I'm not gonna edit everything out. See, I'm nervous. I already turned the wrong way. I don't know if you can tell that it is darker right now, but I'm heading up. There's that same sign, Dickers, Woodland Park. So, going back up to the same exact area, except with all of the stuff that I should have already made a montage about by now at this point. We'll see what happens. I wanted to try to have enough daylight that I could see the tree where these, what looked like these things were in. See, there's the tree. There's nothing in it this time. So we'll see. Even if I don't have enough daylight to see that tree, because I was hoping to get there, have enough daylight to do that, and then have it get dark basically, so I'm there while it's dark, and use the FLIR and some other things and just see what's what. Get up there and it's too dark. I'll just use the flashlight. I have a super bright flashlight. Take some still photos along with video of that tree. So that's the plan. We'll see. And I guess you can say that's how much this is bothering me. So, got the drone. I would love to fly the drone over there and like look around. All my focus is on that drone. You know, you really have to focus what you're doing. And that's what I'm afraid of, is losing my focus, losing my attention. When I know some crazy fuckery is going on in this area. To have full attention. That's another point of having guns with me. What's the point if I'm not paying attention, you know? I mean, you could see that tree, and some people made the comments, that was way too close for comfort. Fuck yeah, it was. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to fly a drone over there. If I had someone else with me, maybe one of you guys is up there right now. That'll be cool. I'll see you there. So I guess I'll just see. I don't think I'll be able to do it, but if I can, that'll be cool. At least it's daylight. I was there last night. Boy, it's freaky in the daytime. Yeah, go there at night. Oh my God. Everything crosses your mind. If my truck is gonna suddenly die, you know, I'm gonna get stuck. Like, all these things, you know, we'll try to get the best team for sure. All right. Neighborhood. Cars. American flag. All right, next time next clip, you're gonna be seeing trees. So one thought that I had is that I'm hoping that I didn't scare them off last night. Like, they roared at me, so now I know they're there. I came back at nighttime, 2 days later, and was flashing lights around. I was making some some squelching noises, and so I'm hoping that this is just like their habitat, and that they don't say, okay, well, now our cover's blown on this spot. They know we're here, they're looking for us. So hopefully that's not the case, but regardless, I'm gonna get this tree so you can see this tree, and I'm gonna put them side by side, and bam, you're gonna have your proof there's an animal in that God blessed tree. So, you know, at least I'm gonna get that because it's daylight, and unless it's gonna get dark at, you know, 12:45 in the afternoon, I'm gonna be able to get this tree. So anyway, just another random thought. Getting close. This is the first turn here. This is Santa Fe. So this is where you turn left onto Highway 67, and you can see right there the sign. It says 67. This light sucks. So if you are coming this way and you can't make that little turn there, if you have to wait for this light, bring some snacks. Here you go. Promise you next time be trees. Me talking in between didn't count because I was doing that with this. As I run into a school bus. So, look at those squatch there. Those ones look like horses. So I don't mean to make fun of it, but I always believed in something. Like, I mean, I could say I always believed in Bigfoot until the BFRO. Once that show came out, it was all gimmicky and, like I said in the other video, Hollywood, and that's what ruined it for me. That's when I was like, okay, this is just bullshit. And that's what probably also made me more comfortable to just go out and rockhound, because I knew it was just all made up and phony baloney. I mean, a lot of stuff is. If you research about the show, they even admit it. And some of them were not happy about what the producers and directors wanted them to do and the things that they wanted to add into there, because they knew that it was just a bunch of BS. And that's what ruined it for me. So good job, BFRO, making the world a non-safer place for everybody. The dog, I don't have Kaya because she's too young, you know, and that's another thing to worry about that I don't need to worry about. So she did really good. You know, she did the right thing last time. She didn't, you know, dart after him or go close and investigate. You know, she came right back to crazy dada, and then she went and hid under the truck, and she stayed close to me. She even ran into me at one point into my legs, trying to just like stay really close with me, but I couldn't walk. And I probably said something to her, I don't know. But anyway, so I don't have her. Just me. I'm crazy enough, though, that this is all totally legit. Do you think Sasquatch is real?
Nope.
Okay, after hearing it?
I might change my mind.
So after hearing that noise, and then me telling you I was there and like I'm afraid to go back rockhounding now, and then that Photoshop picture, not like I photoshopped the picture, people that have seen the video know what I mean. I used Photoshop to zoom in and look at the picture from the video. So like that tree, what do you think?
I have to see it.
You saw it. So
I have
what
to
do you
see it in real life.
The tree in real life?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's where we're headed.
Yep.
So just based off anything so far. And you know what? Actually, something that really persuaded me, I mean, I guess I persuaded myself over enough time of thinking about this and trying to put the pieces together. But another thing that really helped was all the comments. So like on the Sasquatch Central channel, there's 182 comments. You know, on my channel, I don't know, 40, 50, 60 something. And that's just at this time right now. There's going to be more later. And all the people saying, yeah, that is Sasquatch, and here's my story of a Sasquatch. And then all these people have all these things to say too, and they're lining up with each other, like to say, hey, Sasquatch is like fruit, they don't like dogs, hey, they might kill your dog. All these different people, completely different people, different comments far away from each other, and they're all saying very, very, very similar things. It's really, it gets your attention, I guess, especially if you already had this thing happen to you. All right, it's getting darker quick now. Pretty sunset. That should be the treasure right there, you know, this beautiful sunset is me finding treasure. But nope, go look for a Bigfoot, of course. Oh, there's Wilson, right? It's Wilson.
Oh, yeah.
My buddy there at the fire department is just messing with him. I would have shown it, but yeah, it's just going too fast. So anyway, yeah, this should be my treasure, you know, beautiful sunset, but no, not me and my crazy life. I'm going to look for a Bigfoot now, out of a finding treasure channel. That's the turn that I have taken. So totally normal for my life though. Wow, it is getting dark quick. I guess because we're like sandwiched in these little valleys here now. There's some footage of me driving up there. It's this way you know that I actually drove there and I didn't teleport myself there. See? Here I am driving. One dumbass off on a mission where no other dumbass has gone before. Moon Ridge. So you will pass Moon Ridge and Bear Mountain Ranch on your way in, and a big dead tree. I would hold the phone out the window so you don't get the glare, but then you get this, and that noise is not very much fun, so here's the glare instead. Maybe it's in my defense to say that I have a little bit of a headache right now. And I haven't really slept great in like 3 days. So I'm a little bit crazier than normal. But don't get me wrong, this is still pretty normal. This is actually very normal still. Coming up on this little bar here, Sprucewood. 1929. It's been here since 1929. I don't know what this guy's doing. Iowa. Oh, he's looking at the black cow. Wow, look at that cow. Okay. Hey, to each his own. Yeah, go Toyota! You obviously know I drive a Toyota because I have this in my videos, not on purpose. That's like where I'm starting and ending my clips. Nothing on purpose. It'd be good if they'd pay me for that. But, yeah, don't need to talk about that. Don't need to talk about that. Not in it for the money. We're in it to squatch it. I was in it for the rocks and to show the cool rocks and cool places. That's why in the last video I started actually saying where I was going. So I was like, hey, come out here and check it out. And then I got fucking screamed at by a goddamn Bigfoot. So, you know, that was great. Now I didn't even check if I have shovels. I usually always have shovels and buckets in the back of the truck. I didn't even look. I don't even know, because I'm not getting out to dig, if I get out at all. That should kind of let you know right there something's changed. And it's a life-changing event. When a rockhound, an avid rockhound, doesn't check if he has a shovel when he's going up, that's when you know something's wrong. It's funny, as I get closer, I find myself thinking about my shotgun needing to be closer to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna get it right up nice and close, sitting here in between the seat, instead of sitting right there. It's gonna be right there. Yeah. See, my brain thinks that's a big, important difference right now. Instead of having the shotgun 2 feet where I can easily reach it, right now it's on my hand. Right now I have it. See, I have it. And my brain is like, nope, that's not close enough. You need to have it much closer than that. I would say that's another good sign that something is probably wrong. But what the f do I know? Hey, buddy. We see you there. You guys see the buck? Big buck down there. Might have been 2 of them. Probably all together. There's another buck. Hey, dude.
Beautiful.
We see you there. Well, he's gonna play like we can't see him, so that's okay. Beautiful sunset. I could put the phone out like this, then you get all that wind noise, or I have to go out and edit all that wind noise, so that kind of sucks. Her phone actually shoots in 4K. Like, my nice camera doesn't even do 4K. It does 1080. And so this phone here that I'm using is, I think, maybe 1080. I think it's at least 1080. So we've already passed this one spot right here is where I've had my first sighting that you know about, and I've always told you was a bear, and it scared me so bad that I'm never going back to that spot again. Can you confirm that I told you that?
Oh, yeah.
So I believe now it was actually Sasquatch. Why are you laughing and hiding?
I wasn't. I didn't know you were talking to me, so I was like,
Oh.
keep talking.
Yeah, because I'm just talking for the viewers, and she didn't know I was putting that one her way. But anyway, it happened right back there, right by me. Huge branch broke, and I shot my gun in the dirt, and nothing did anything. Like, if it was a bear, first of all, I don't know why I'd be that close to you. And then secondly, I yelled at it before I shot. No one said anything. Nothing made any noise. Shot. No one said anything. Nothing made any noise. So now after this experience that's happened, I'm thinking that was actually my first encounter there. Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah. This last year. Coming up on this amazing sunset. Okay, now my flash is turned on the phone. But just a thought, I'll tell you right now, if I get a rock thrown at me, I'm throwing it back. Well, really big ones. Nice sunset in the background there. Horses are just chilling there with the deer, or I mean, sorry, elk. So she was just asking if they're aggressive. I'm no expert for sure. I didn't even believe in them until 2 days ago. But that's one of the examples about these comments, is that some people are not, well, yeah, okay, a lot of people are saying in the comments that some of the creatures are aggressive, and then some of them, most of them are nice, and that they're mixed. And it's not one person that says that. There's a whole bunch of different people that have that same exact thing to say. So that's very interesting. Hey, another car. It's another person I've seen up here for a little bit now. Two cars passed. Oh, there's more deer. So a lot of animals out right now. which shouldn't be surprising because it's almost 7 p.m. in October, which means it's almost dark. So I was just coming up on the road and I was like, oh great, nobody's here again. But then look over here and I got vans full of people. So on my way back to the fluorite howler, I thought it was a creative name because of the fluorite that's there, and then this thing that was howling. I just want to double check my spelling like I often do with the word that I don't normally use. And so I thought this was pretty funny. Howler, a stupid or glaring mistake, especially an amusing one. That's interesting. And then a fruit-eating monkey, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I thought that was pretty interesting, I guess. Careful, Bigfoot! He's here! Oh boy. Seriously! Yep, the beginning of my, what is it, batshit crazy life has begun. You had life before Bigfoot and after. Those poor people. But you know what? It's not like they actually believed me anyway. I had a camera out and everything. They're just thinking I'm probably some stupid YouTuber. Or worse. What could be worse than that? I think my sense of humor is just like overdriven right now to compensate my fear, I think is what's going on. So I apologize for that. I apparently cannot control it, so I'm just gonna let it go. That's a cool dike right there. So I probably have a good mix now of Rockhound and Bigfoot people. Unless we're all the same people. Are we all the same? I don't know. That's a dike. It's a cool thing with rocks. Like lava came up and formed a bunch of stuff, and yeah, who cares? So this is the hill. I mean, this is the spot. This is what I was getting last night. It was just too dark because, you know, wife said 5 minutes, and then 3.5 hours later we were finally leaving. See, I don't want to tell that guy there's Bigfoot because he's close enough he could throw a rock at me. Ha ha. Pun, pun. Exactly pun, but whatever. Another fisherman down there. Yo, these people are perfectly at peace. Why do I have to be the one to have my life totally fucked? Sweet, we even got a guy working on the road. Can you please come work on the road over by me? Thank you. He said yes. Alright, so right around this corner, you saw the turn up there where the road forks, or T's. It's a T. Can't eat any steak with a T. Big difference. T and a fork. Alright, so you turn right up there, and then there's the outhouse. So here's, yeah, seriously though, there's the outhouse, and here's the hill that the gosh darn things are on right there. That's the hill they're on. Alright, and there's the tree that has nothing in it this time. And I'm going to get the exact same shot from the exact same spot. And for the record, I am here at the same time of day. There's your tree. See any big brown thing in it with the face? Because I don't. And I did last time. Alright, I gotta park a little bit different. I actually feel totally fine to get killed by a Sasquatch. I mean, I actually feel totally fine to get out. I am, however, gonna leave the truck and drive and just do that. I am also, however, going to have my gun with me. Triple checking it's got one in the chamber. Tighten my belt here. And I feel like there's enough people around. I can leave the shotgun there, but make sure windows are down, doors are unlocked. on that side too. I'm just gonna leave that right there. So the woman over here is getting afraid, creeped out as she put it, closed the window.
Yep.
And said I would be insane to go by myself, right?
Yeah.
Well, I am partially insane, so I guess that fits just fine. Yeah, it is so vast though up here. You know, once you have a mindset of thinking about some Bigfoot or Sasquatch, and then you just kind of start seeing how it could actually be possible. And how vast. I mean, it's almost mind-boggling. You think like the earth is kind of small. But when you get out here and you see these hills that just roll and roll and roll and roll. It's really big. Big, 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 large, huge open space. Here's what I couldn't show before. So here's this road, 67 stops. And you turn to the right. So this is where I was distracted before because the dog was climbing all over me. So basically, these things are here. They're all in this area. I do not have a dog with me this time. So don't yell at me. Do you have a sense of humor? I think that they don't. There's the tree. There's no big brown thing in it, and you can clearly see the tree line going up. It's not being broken by some big brown thing with the face sitting there. This is the mountain. There's my truck. Here's me. I'm all alone. This is exactly what I was doing last time when they yelled. I was videotaping myself, except I had a dog with me. And there's where I was digging. That awesome quartz, feldspar, and fluorite is down there. Which I thought was basically lost, because I was like, well, I'm never going back. But here I am. By myself. I don't have any display of a gun. I have a gun on me, you're damn right, but they don't know that. My tripod's not sticking out the back of my backpack. I don't even have a backpack on. Looks like I have nothing. Even if the Sasquatch took a concealed carry class, they wouldn't know I have a gun on me. Okay, now I'm walking the exact spot that I was, except no dog. Okay, now I'm gonna have the camera on me just like I did. Then this right here is where Kaya was and was freaked out. Okay guys, I'm completely vulnerable now. Super glad. And right by my truck. It's the same exact time of day. 1:45 is the exact same time. Is the exact same spot. There's the fluorite. manganese. I'm down here now like I'm rockhounding, not paying any attention. Okay, so now I'm walking through this brush that I can't see a goddamn thing in. There's some water where something could be hiding. Yeah, I'm hearing all kinds of noises now. Because my brain is just messing with me. And at some point you start to think this was a bad idea. That is right about now. This is the rock I was looking at. Right here is where I got yelled at. This is where I got yelled at. This is where I was walking with my towel head on for sweat. Except my truck's way over there now. And there's the tree. Nothing in it this time. It's interesting, you know, that they're on this mountain because this mountain is full of shadows. This side is all open and visible. But over here, it's dark. You guys watching me right now? If you're not gonna yell at me again, I won't bring my dog again. And I can keep on digging. You guys can come help me dig. I'll give you a shovel. Yeah, I know, I see all the comments already. This jackass is out there playing around, he's gonna get killed. Just about dark out. Which is fine, I mean that's what I wanted. But I also wanted to get that tree. But I'll put my headlights on and I think that'll be fine. Plus the flashlight we brought. But I'm just kinda, I'm paying attention to the road, but I'm also looking over the side, you know, because I'm just totally creeped out now. Some small deer just ran right in front of my truck. I just slammed the brakes on and went sliding. The girl freaked out. It was a small deer. He was by himself. And he just ran like right on the side and then in front of me. And I'm lifted in the vehicle here, so I definitely could not see him until he was just like dead in front of me. Well, not dead, but right center in front of me. Alright, so there's the hill. So we're pretty much there. And pretty much perfectly lost all of our daylight to see this tree, but that's okay, like I said. I'm trying to get over that. You know, wife said 5 minutes and then 3.5 hours later. So you're gonna get out with me, right?
Yeah. I'm just happy that the deer is okay.
You're just happy the deer is okay?
Yeah.
You're gonna get out of the truck with me though?
Yeah.
I don't even think I'm getting out of the truck. Are you serious?
Yes.
You're not getting out of the truck. No, you're not.
All right.
I only have 56 bullets loaded. That's 2 rounds of 13 plus
13 in the gun, 1 in the chamber, another 13 and another gun, 1 in the chamber, another round of 13.
I don't know, do the math. It's something like that. So here's the river. So I mean, if we believe that these things live in one area, then this hill would be one of the hills, and then another hill right up here around this corner. And I kind of think, after reading all the comments, putting all the pieces together, you know, I think they know me. I think they know my truck. They know the sound of my truck. They probably know how I usually dress, wear a hat. I'm digging, you know, for some useless things in dirt, you know, to them, just, you know, they crystals and gold panning and whatever. And I've never heard anything. I don't even break tree branches, or, you know, I try to dig around trees even when I'm digging. I think all that has kind of come through. I feel like they're studying me. Yep, the beginning of my batshit crazy life has begun. And I've never brought a dog. And then we have this new puppy. She's 5 months old. She's a little bit big enough now to bring out. She did pretty good. But anyway, so first time I bring a dog out, and they watched. They didn't yell or scream at me to scare me, you know. They waited. They were probably watching me the whole day. They waited until I was close to my truck, and then they did it to let me know, hey, you know, we don't like that dog. Basically, we have an agreement. You can be here, keep digging, but don't bring the dog. And I mean, sure as shit, she was onto them, and I had no clue. I never would have done the video about that. You know, it would have just been rock hounding, and even if I caught one in the background, I never would have even known it. So yeah, they brought the dog, they howled, now I'm onto them. And now I'm probably never digging here again. Funny, because what I'm really afraid of now is that one's gonna jump out in front of the road, and I'm gonna like slide and hit it, and then try to like escape, even though I have tons of guns. That's like literally my main concern right now. Oh good, there's another car. That's like the most welcoming thing to see. Okay, so this hill, and then this hill up here. So see, there's the outhouse. Right up there is the porta potty. And this is the spot. So I'm gonna pull in up on the other side. I usually pull in right here. So we can get a look at this tree. You should have your phone ready, because mine is probably gonna die any minute. Oh, there's the tree and there's nothing in it. The dust will go away. Right there. Super bright flashlight's doing nothing at all. Right there's the tree. So I'm parking myself in a way that I can just drive. I don't have to back up or anything like that. Okay, so I know it's dark, but I just have the camera here going. This flashlight will help. So that's the tree right there. Mm-hmm. You see how it goes up one big straight line? Mm-hmm. It doesn't look like that in the video, right?
No. It's still dusty.
Yeah, it's... That'd be funny. I get back in the truck and there's one right there in my truck, just chilling out. So I don't know. I feel okay here because I'm, I guess, technically now squatching. Squatching. There's the floor that I didn't use last night because I'm a complete absolute moron. Completely forgot to use it. We were just too afraid, you know, that we didn't even think of it. Like a big, cool, important thing like that, something that used to cost $10,000, and we have it here at our disposal, ready to go, in an area where I got screamed at, and we didn't even use it. Sorry, I'm not focusing on finding the best camera angles right now. You know, I'm kind of focusing on not getting ambushed or something like that. Because of course, go figure, now nobody is around. Yeah. I'm gonna just wait on that a minute. Maybe if that construction worker will come up here and do some work, that would be just super swell. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put this lens on it. Which basically means I have to have the tripod. Which basically sucks. So I have to come back in a week, I guess. Well, this thing's ridiculous enough. They'll probably think it's a gun. Okay, this is me turning around now. I can't believe something was right there in that freaking tree, you know? And I was completely blind to it. It's a porta potty that somebody has shut up. It wasn't me. I did not do it. Still keeping it in drive. It sucks, you know, it's so nice and peaceful. Until you get screamed at by a bear pig man out of a f***ing tree across the river. Alright, where's the camera? Check the lens. Yeah, I've checked the lens. It's on. It's just telling me to check the lens right now. Stupid camera. Like I've said already, I'm not happy with this thing. Check the lens. You piece of shit. I've used this lens before. Magically, the lens is not working. That is bullshit. This is... Hope that's still recording. Great. I can't even tell you how frustrated that makes me. It doesn't even work now. Check the lens. Is all this gotta be kidding me? That's all I get. Piece of junk, you know? Back to the tiny lens here. At least this stupid thing's working.
It's perfectly straight.
Yeah, so that tree is perfectly straight. There's nothing there. There's nothing in that tree that would look like a face, right? There's nothing poking up. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. You can see the branch there. I'm gonna back up so that my headlights go on. I do have one idea to do a howl here. Let's see if that gets any kind of response. It's just so dark you can't even see what I'm recording. Might as well not even be filming this. Okay, so I know it's dark, but I just have the camera here going. This flashlight will help. So I just have the camera rolling, I'm just gonna leave it on. So it might catches some noise. It's just so dark you can't even see what I'm recording. Might as well not even be filming this. Let's see, what I wanted to do is get the headlights on, but stay up on this part of the road. What to do though? Actually, my headlights will just go up like 2 more feet. That's the tree there. Can I get that light? So there's the tree. There's a straight up and down, nothing blocking it. And there's a nice little opening right there. Where something could be.
They're everywhere.
I know, let's just, yeah.
Now I have to like get rid of them.
Yeah, I know. That's why there's moss everywhere. We can't shut the windows. So I'm gonna try this squelch again.
It's not gonna do anything.
How do you know it's not gonna do anything?
Oh, I think they're afraid of it.
That's kind of the thing though. Wait, they're afraid of the dog and they're telling you.
Did you lock the car?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're not leaving the truck?
I don't think I want to get out. If you were here when that happened, I don't know that you'd get out. So I'm gonna try again, I guess. Like, what else are we gonna do, you know? Damn moth.
Yeah,
I can't cover up the screen on the camera because that's making a lot of light. Probably also attracted to the heat. There, I uncovered one of the microphone cotton.
It's pretty dark.
So I'm definitely bothering them with the siren. You know? By now, I mean, if they are in this area, they're looking at us right now.
Yeah, we'd be looking at you, son.
Do they like water?
I guess, like any other animal.
Wanna go home?
Why?
I don't know, it's kinda creepy.
It's really creepy. I think they have to make a noise. They have to throw something or make a noise. Something moving. Oh, there was something down by the river moving. If you go out digging, you know that water is no joke. So I bring a lot. No, I'm not digging. Battery's gonna die any minute. Now I've got more wind. I'd rather be zoomed in and catch something and then maybe miss something in another part of, you know, the scenery than to catch something and have it be blurred and then be always kind of second guessing. Like I know, but I can't prove it. I'd rather just not get it at all. So I'm just gonna be zoomed in and not have as wide of a view, which is what I was doing before. Gonna try the other lens again, so I've got this on. I'll never hold it this way, I'm just putting it there. So this is working. Like I can see a bird's nest up on the top, up there. So it's a pretty badass lens. But for some reason it won't record or take a picture saying check the lens. So I'm just gonna scope the area, I guess, with this. I can't record it apparently. And it just turned off. Well, okay, never mind. It just turned off because the auto turns off, that's why. Because it doesn't think I'm doing anything. I can just about rockhound this area. Just sitting here in the truck. But you can see I'm using the phone, recording the screen. It's a pretty big pain in the butt. So, yeah. I'll keep looking with this scope though. It just sucks I can't record it from the actual, you know, camera. So it's actually letting me take pictures. But it won't let me record with this lens on. But that's good. If I see something, at least I can snap a bunch of pictures, you know? It's really good, at least. So this image, this clip, the audio was ruined by the wind because I'm using the phone. Doesn't have content over the mic. So I'm zooming in on the tree that the thing was sitting on. I'm showing the bark, how it's missing on a healthy branch. Looks like it was, you know, rubbed off or something. The little branch there, I think, is just dead, but I'm talking about that bigger one right there. So, yeah, interesting. I imagine this is like hunting. Boring, 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 and then, you know, one massive thrill that's few and far between. Snack break. Snack break. Hear the bird. Could be a good sign of a pissed off bird. It's The bird just moved. Could be for anything though, of course. I'm gonna try the other lens again. All I could see was something down there move. I mean, the camera, it's just pitch dark.
Can we just go home? There's something white.
I don't know. What was that?
I don't know. Like there was something white, like right there.
White?
Yeah.
That's what I thought I saw by the river.
That's not annoying at all. I don't like these bushes in front of us. Can we just go home?
I don't like any of this. I just would like to hear the noise again. I'm telling you, we have guns right here. Loaded. You know? And my foot is on the throttle.
Okay.
If I could just get that noise again. What?
I don't know, just...
But you just moved the truck, right?
No.
Oh, God. So fun.
I don't like this, okay? I don't like it stuck here.
So I could turn around right here.
Sure.
Okay, hold that.
It's close.
Are you getting headlights?
Yeah.
Do you want me to hold it again?
Yeah.
Or did you zoom it in? You zoomed it in. Nothing?
No.
Anyway, we went back to see if we could see anything. We didn't see anything, so we turned back around. This is that T turn when you first come in. So you turn left and head back up through this dirt road.
Now shut the window.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do some redneck calls here. There's so many dark areas though. Unless they move. I was gonna say, unless they move, I'm not gonna see them. But you know, then again, I'm really looking this time. It'd be nice if I had some big fancy lens. I feel like I'm about to walk over there just to get them to come out. I actually have the window up so that I can ride the camera on it like a tripod. Pisses me off they were so close last time. And if I would have known, I would have done this. I would have had the camera zoomed in. You guys, I always have had guns. You just never knew it. Not gonna hurt anybody. Just want you to be on my film. It's me, the Rockhound, who's never hurt anything. Except rocks. I hurt those a lot. I'll go park in my original normal spot. I always park in the same spot. That's the tree the thing was in right there. Can you please show yourself? I already look like a jackass here. I'll get out and dig some more rocks for you. Just not right now. This is why no one gets them. Because they know you're watching them. And they know when you're just rock hounding. Because they're watching the shit out of you. And everything you have with you. There's no dog. Niet sobaka. In case ty znaju ruski. Ty понимаешь? Niet sobaka. Давай. Just in case, you know, they're Russian Sasquatch. If I'm gonna be doing this crazy ass stuff, I need a second camera so that whenever I turn this one off, I have the other one going, not just my phone. Because I don't mind sitting here all day if I knew I was gonna see something, but I don't know that I'm doing anything other than just staring at trees right now. I can't believe that other thing was so freaking close. It was right there in that tree. And that's why Kaya was so freaked out. Because see, we were right there. Right where that branch, like just behind that branch over there, kind of just behind that big pine tree there. We were just over there. And she was freaked out at something right here. And then lo and behold, I get on the footage this thing in that tree. That's exactly where she was freaked out about. And then I was parked right in front of where I am now, and my truck was, you know, facing forward, and she was under the truck staring exactly at that tree. So I'm not at this point an advocate for anything, you know, but I will tell you, something escaped from the zoo and hid in that tree and roared at me. I think they'll recognize me more if I'm parked in the exact same spot I'm always parked in. Never had all these bugs around me before. Actually running into my truck. I'd much rather be digging for rocks right now. Even getting exercise doing that. Focus, fucker. What if maybe they're watching other people that are up here, huh? Like I'm just naive and just think they're right here, because that's where I saw them. What if I go back to where there's a fisherman who's on his own and check out the forest around him? Think I should freak this guy out and tell him? Here. Hi.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Looking for Bigfoot. Yeah. I saw one here 2 days ago. And I didn't even believe in them.
Huh.
Now I'm obsessed about it.
I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, they hide. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So this guy's fishing here. So now I'm looking in the trees. See if there's one that's watching him fish. With my screen. Okay, we're gonna do this again. We don't focus. Looking at all the trees. So now that hillside there is too dark because of the sun. So of course that's where they'd be. This dude's going over there. TV and stuff on inside?
Maybe they're still there playing something. No?
Andrew McMahon will release his third solo.
Who's that? It's a cat. Do you have a flashlight? Oh, it's just a cat?
Yeah, there's something like
It might be a bobcat.
There's something. It's really small.
Someone has their cat out here. That's dumb. That's cool though. That's something. That's why you keep it going. So here's the deal, man. That's what he was gonna say on the station there. So yeah, I had a little bit of an adventure here this evening. There's still some cool stuff going on the other daytime end of this video, and the still shots. There's one still shot, in fact, that looks like it has a hole dug out with a boulder in it, and then a cross of two big trees over it, and then some other stuff maybe in it. Really weird. I don't know. I really don't know. But I got the still shot and some other cool photos so you can see it. Yeah, that's about it for this evening. So I've got a pretty interesting turn here on my channel with this Bigfoot stuff. Not something I expected. I'd love to hear in the comments from Bigfoot enthusiasts what they think of rockhounding and vice versa. I'd be really interested to hear, you know, this different mix of people, their opinion on, you know, rockhounding videos and Bigfoot videos, because that's kind of what's happened here. So I would love some feedback on that. All right, anyway, here's the other end of this video. So here's another example of these boulders for you guys that aren't from here. They're massive and they're all over the place. This spot here will have some really good gold in them. I mean, look at that bend. But you're not allowed to park here or play or pan or do anything here. Probably because they know all the good gold's here. No, it's because people are stupid and they're jumping off and getting killed over there through all of that. So I'm at a different spot from my normal spot, just looking. Basically, all I'm doing now is looking at the trees that are just, you know, right in front of me. And I'm just kind of systematically looking at every tree up and down. And of course, in my whole life, I'll probably never see that again. But right over there, that hill, that's the rocks that I was right there. This thing will not be so dark. Right there, those rocks, that's the hill we were taking pictures of. And so we're just right down there, and I mean, just that one little hill, you can see how vast this is, and just that one little distance, you know. So I feel like this is kind of hopeless, but after you experience something like that, you're kind of set on figuring it out, you know. So I'm just going up and down the whole area looking, but I don't really see anything, of course. The way that rock's falling apart, it's pretty cool. All blocky. Just another viewpoint. That's the tree right there that it was in. Just want to make sure I didn't see something there. Gonna go ahead and change the lens now. Or try it anyway. Apparently it's not gonna work. I've got that recording, so I'm gonna take this big lens off. I had a whole bunch of still shots. Zoomed way, way in. So it's really cool, but what's not cool is I can't do video. I put the drone up, but I don't think there's anything to see. I've examined this now with the big lens and so much footage by this point. So this is all on the side of the hill where I'm digging at now. This is the opposite end of the parking area. Hi, how you doing? You believe in Bigfoot? I saw one 2 days ago down there, and I'm trying to re-see it. Yeah. Yeah. I know it sounds crazy, I know. And my dog was with me, and it roared at us. And I got it on film. Castle Rock. Yeah. Be safe. I don't think there will be a howl. I think that was very, very rare. And I think I need to be out of my truck. I'm just glad whatever that noise was, it happened when I was already packed and like almost to my truck. And like I said before, I think a whole bunch of things have to happen. A very specific scenario that I'll probably never see again. I don't know, alright, it already freaked me out. I don't know. Alright, it already freaked me out. I don't know. So I'm not too concerned about missing a howl, you know, not having the video going. So I'm just gonna inspect the area up and down, and then if I see something, I'll turn on the camera, basically. It's funny that I happen to have this log camping. Well, not for lack of trying. Maybe I'll come back at dark time again, I don't know. And I'm on my last battery. And I have no service. So I should probably check in with the wife. If she wants to come back up, then we can, but doubt it. Alright, so to end this on a bit of a high note, I just want to take a look at this picture again. This is pretty interesting. So obviously this belonged to this tree. Now it could have just broken off and rolled down a hill. But this piece belonged to this tree, and it went uphill. So someone had to put it that way. So what I'm thinking is, and yeah, I can see it's a man cut. So, you know, they went and cut trees, and that's a different story. But anyway, so something put this here, or someone, and then this other tree was put on top of it. Probably when it was set down, this part broke off. So it may have been set down so hard that that end snapped and rolled down right there. Just my observation. You know, like I said, I'm not an advocate one way or the other. I'm just, you know, just saying what I'm seeing, basically. And then, you know, it really does look like a hole under here. If that's just a whole nother thing, and this X marking is not related, then fine. But it really looks like this was dug out, and then this big boulder was put in there, because it's so clean. There's no dirt around these. You know, this just looks out of place, basically. So yeah, thanks for watching. Long video, but thanks.